All right, man. Yo, what's up? Market is up big today, and I'm like, I knew we would kind of be. I thought we'd be sideways today. I thought these 200 point rips, two, three, four, 500 point rips. I thought we was maybe possibly coming to an end or slowing down, but this is the big week. This is the week of Amazon and Facebook and Tesla and Google and Apple. Everybody's reporting this week, so maybe everybody's all giddy trying to get into this market. So that's what possibly is going on. And you're looking at I'm not even ready to get on here. So let's talk about Tesla. I talked about it last Friday. I talked about it a couple of times last week and how I said I think you can see my little bull flag right there, and I said I think this is going to do an Amazon, right? Do I have to pull up Amazon just in case you forgot? So it kind of did the same type of breakout. Well, actually, its play was down here. That little consolidation right there. I got it highlighted, and boom, it was off to the races, and it was so fast. Even though I was ready, I was like, I missed it. I got some of it, but it just got out of control. You got the 5-6% run up on that first day. This is the 4-hour chart. And I'm like, all right, let's wait for a little pullback and try to, put a position on. It just was boom, 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 boom. Market was down 500 points a day. It was just crazy. So I didn't get to play it, even though I totally predicted it. And I didn't get to play it. Now I'm feeling the same thing with Tesla. And I'm in. All right, so I had a call over the weekend. Y'all saw I bought the call on Friday, just one. The thing had a theta of 300 points. Anyway, at the end of the day, what you didn't see, I had sold since it ran up, because I bought it when it was like 7.15. It got up to like 7.40 or 7.35, and I had sold something around here, this 900 area, just to kind of help me with the data burn that was going to be over the weekend. Hey babe, what's up? Yo, what's up, Errol? Just to help me with the data burn over the weekend. But what happened when it opened? Let's pull up when Tesla opened this morning, I was like, all right, it was some good news, up 12 points. Right around here, I got out, and so I got out a little early, so disappointed. And I just sat here. I just sat here and watched this thing run up from basically 745 to 800. Just sitting there watching, waiting for a little pull, a bigger pullback than these little things. And I finally got in. I made a position somewhere around 780. It's crazy. Anyway, I sold put spreads. So I'm in for I sold the 770, 760. You can see what I got here going on. What did I sold the 780, 770, and the 740, 730. I think first I sold the 737, and then it just kept running away, and I sold another one that was a little closer to the money, because it's struggling here at 800. Nice even number, right? So we know that's a little. It blew by the way, it blew past 750. I thought we was going to have a little struggle right here, and it just blew right out of there. It just blew right out of this area of resistance, and if you look to the left, there's nothing there. This is the hourly chart, so let's go to the 4-hour chart, right? So way over here, this is what we're kind of competing with right here. Look at this candle right here. The high was 806, so let's just call it that for the most part. If we can get above 800, 806, that area, I think we can make a play for the highs, but I don't know if the highs come in right away. Why? Because of earnings. Tesla reports earnings in 2 days. Does it run right to those highs just before the 2 days? I don't know, man. I don't think so, but I don't know. I'm gonna say that's the catalyst to get it there. I don't know if you just run up. They open in some plants or whatever in California and all that stuff, and I think China as well. So I think that's the little giddy today. But I do think we're gonna bust through this 800. I do think that. So you got the run right here. you got the run right here, and then you see we're consolidating, right? So it's just building up that pressure to make another leg higher. We was up 50. We're up 62 now. Now it's 9%, so we could actually. Ooh, damn. I mean, but that's how Amazon was. Tesla has a average range of 50 points a day, and we're already at the top end of that. We're sitting right at resistance, so there's actually a chance that this thing could come in. Yeah, there's a chance that this can come in. We'll see. We're gonna see how strong it actually is. If it comes in, maybe down to here, but hopefully it can go sideways. Hopefully it can go sideways. And what made me not really jump all aboard, because the market was only like 100 points. Then now the market's up 300, and now this thing is kind of taking a pause for the cause. So anyway, I'm liking that. I'm liking it. Today it could pull back, and then tomorrow we get another 50 points. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. And so let's look at also Nvidia. This is the stock. Look at this, doing the same thing. But I want to pull out the 4-hour chart. Now, Nvidia is going to be, I don't like that candle that's being drawn right here. Anyway, Nvidia is going to be on, I think, Mad Money tonight. Now, that's kind of a good, because, Kramer is a Nvidia fanboy, and, he's going to be throwing the softball questions, let him lead right into all the good things that's going on with Nvidia and all that stuff. So there's a chance that this thing could pop tomorrow for the setup today. And also look at this head and shoulders right here, right? Inverted head and shoulders. Is it right here? Where's that? Yeah, kind of right here. I'm gonna say right here is the dip. There was a one right there, and it kind of popped out, but this is what I'm seeing right now. Right? So throw that baseline like that. You get this range right here. If it plays out, and it's going to be kind of way up there. Might do an Amazon as well. So, we're right here, just like Tesla. We're at 300. Nice even number. It hit it. It's pulling back away from it. Tesla looks a little bit stronger because this one's coming down a couple of points off it. So I have a play in this one too. Not on my other accounts, I do. So anyway, I sold like the 295 or whatever. We'll see what happens. And this one has earnings in a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna hope that this one. I'm playing it because I like the chart, and I'm playing that whole Kramer thing with, he's gonna throw the softball questions, and it's gonna be big talk, and so it might be able to. That might be the catalyst to pop it above 300. Once it's above 300, I think it could run a little bit longer. I don't know if it just, boom, hits 316. But the earnings is right around the corner. This one is in 18 days, May 21st. So it might just kind of slowly run into earnings, especially if the Amazons and the Apples and all of them do good, So, because they all, for the most part, trade together. There's good news in one tech, and then there's good news in all tech. That's why the charts actually look almost identical, So I'm liking, what did I title this video? Homerun, Nvidia. Yeah, I think these stocks are possible, but I do like the Tesla one a little better. I don't know. Tesla's been putting out a lot of good news lately. Look at that. Look how that just stands out like that, right? Tesla's been putting out a lot of good news lately. And there's a lot of short interest. So this one has the ability, if they say anything good in this earnings, I'm not going to be in it for earnings. I don't trust it. I actually, that's why I sold some put spreads. Hopefully I can get some decay going into it. I don't expect to get much because it's earnings, so I don't even know why I put those positions on, man. I don't even know. I have to think twice about it. I should have. So I like it. I should have sold it a little bit further out of the money, like the 750. I was being a little greedy on my strike selection, but we'll see what happens. See, it's kind of weak. It's coming in 782, but I don't know. I think you could. When this thing comes down some, you could possibly get in. I don't think it's giving this candle up. It's gonna keep that. because it was just, look at it, man. It totally blew out of this consolidation area, and it's just it's like the 50-yard dash, right? And you get there, you can't really do another 50 yards. You need to rest, and I think that's what this is doing. Let's hope it's able to do that. Let's hope the market's able to just not get any bad news, or it just kind of takes down everything. It can go sideways, a little down, as long as it don't get something that's just crushing and just totally takes out everything. So I mean, look at the volume out of there, man. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So let's look at the SPY. Look at all these gaps, man. Looks like we got a little struggle going on. Hey, what the hell is happening? All of a sudden, all my charts just came up lately. Oh, no, let me get rid of everything. Boo! Yeah, it looks like we got a little struggle going on. See who's going to win this game. And look at that, man. That right there. Oh, I hate to say it. It's bullish. Well, it depends. It depends if it breaks through. If it doesn't break, as long as it don't break down, okay? It doesn't have to like break through today, break through tomorrow. As long as it don't break down. So you can see the actual range. This is almost the setup as the charts I was showing you above, but Tesla was able to break through. Nvidia is right there. So it needs to kind of just get through this area, and then I think we're still making that fight towards the 61.8 retracement, and that's where I think we're going, and then I think, man, it's looked like it wants to. I'm just looking at if it busts through with any kind of significance, and what will be the catalyst? Well, those tech stocks, Apple, Google. I don't know which one reports first, but whatever major one reports first, if it's a good report, I should say they're gonna suck. So if it's not too bad of a report, should we say that, which will be a good report, better than expectations, maybe it blows right through the 61 and just boom, but it's building up that pressure just below the 61.8, and right there on the 50, right, the 50 is right in the middle, dead smack in the middle of that range. So it's just hobbling around here, man. Let's see what happens. The stochastic is heading up. I like that. Yeah, so I like the bullishness. Now things are opening. The economy. It was bad, right? Things was closed. Everything was closed. Yeah, just bad. Just think everything. Let's just call it everything closed. Market was down 30. Whatever it was, it's just been down. Well, now that things are starting, so how could it get any worse? I mean, everything's already closed, right? I'm trying to find the bright side here. How could it get any worse? I guess people get sick. That's probably, more sickness. The virus really gets out of control. That's one way. But since it's not, I think with that, we got things opening. Virus is doing okay. It's doing better. Maybe that's what's kind of giving us the upside. Remember, the market's looking forward, right? So that's the only thing that's my bright side. The bad side is everything. Just turn on the news. That's all there, yeah. So I think that's what's going on, and maybe everybody's a little giddy for the big earnings this week. But I do think this. I think I heard it on Fast Money or whatever as well. Once all of these techs report, and it's like this every season, every earnings season. When that last one is done reporting, it's that's it. For the most part, not all the time. That the run up is over. It might kind of creep, but all that. So that's when I think we need to be careful. When that last one reports, there's no more catalyst. Yeah, you'll have some earnings from this person, but these are the big ones. These 5 stocks, and ones I'm talking. Oh yeah, Microsoft, throw that in there. They what got us here, right? It's they like the top 25% of the S&P or 30, whatever it is. Those are the ones that got us here. So if they have good reports, and basically they're the catalyst, right? That's what I was getting at. So once it's over and we done what we did after that, there's really no more catalyst, and so therefore I think the weight's gonna want to bring it down, man. Bring it down. Got to bounce straight. All right, man. Errol, I appreciate you still checking in on me, man. All right, Kat, be safe out there, man. Be safe. I forgot out there. You at the PO. Do you work? Yeah, you work my shift, so I guess you getting ready to go to bed or something. Anyway, all right, man. Peace out. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's my guess, right? So anyway, what do you think? I'm getting ready to end this video if you don't get any comments in there because I'm willing to just kind of see what's going on with you guys. So those are the trades I got on. I got out. Oh, I actually had an iron condor close today. I usually suck at that. Filled orders. Look at that iron condor right there on the IYR. I bought it back for 88. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, I bought it back for 88 cents. Yeah, is it 49 cents now? No, this was the or. I don't even know how to read this thing, man. Why is it 49 cents? Oh, okay. Never mind. Look, I got it. Yeah, I bought it back for 80. I bought it back for 88 cents. I'm looking at this is the 49. That one was 3. Anyway, I bought it back for 88 cents. I sold it for maybe $1.60 or something like that. So I was happy I made that money. My iron condor trading is just not that good. You just sit there and you watch it and you watch it and you watch it and you just get a couple bucks and it just doesn't do nothing really, in my opinion, to the end. Towards the end, and then it starts kind of, making progress. But yeah, so I sold the IR, I got out of the IYR, I got out of the SPX trades. So and then I placed these Tesla and Nvidia trades. That's the only thing I got on. I'm going to wait. I'm going to sell some more puts, most likely under the market. I'm looking at this bullishness. It makes me want to maybe put a small one on now, but I want to wait for a down day. I want to wait for, hopefully we can open down 200, 300, then maybe I'll sell a put into that, and then we'll see. Because look, we've been up, we've been hitting this resistance right here. Kind of reminds me of summer last year, right? We're just coming up, little consolidation. See, this is a small version of Tesla right there. See, up, that sideways action, then boom, right? So we hit the we up against that resistance. Small version. Let's go back to the hourly. So it's up, sideways action, then pop up. And then even pop up sideways anyway. So yeah, I think it's gonna bust through this 800. You could probably, man, these calls. See, I can't even recommend buying calls, but that's what's gonna make you the money. That's what's gonna hit you the home run. Because if we're wrong, these things are expensive, okay? Look, they $5,000 if you want that at the money one. And well, this is earnings week, so you're not going to get much data decay, which is a good thing. So that's one of the good things about buying calls in earnings week. Now, if you hold through it, and even if you hold through it and it goes your way, there's so much implied volatility in there. That it better go big, because it's gonna suck out a lot of that premium. I mean, it's 5,000 at the money, So anyway, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, I was trying to look up data. Let's bring it here. What is that? 495. Guess there's none. Let me see something here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't read it right. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, who we got up in here? You said you got LVS credit debit spread 48.50. Let me check that out. Because I got LVS in my portfolio, my stock portfolio. What are your expectations about earnings this week? I don't know. Actually, I think Amazon is going to kill it, but I think it ran already. I think that run we had was the run. That $1 trillion stock went up 30%. Okay, so that's the run. What are they going to report? We go up another 30%. So I think that's the run. Maybe it's even kind of selling off today. We're up 300 points for the most part. And this thing is down 11 off 0.5%. So they're going to kill it. But I don't know if it runs. You know, Microsoft, when are they? Microsoft is on the 29th, 2 days from now. Looking at this chart, I think they test the high, just like I think all these tech stocks, I think all these tech stocks are going to end up looking like Amazon. And Amazon just got there a little too fast. So there's Microsoft. See how it looks? It looks just like Tesla. You know, here's Tesla. Right? The same thing. I got lines all over so you can't even see it. Let me clear it all out. Right? This is the weekly chart. I mean, look at that's a great pattern right there. It's just going to continue to go higher. Yes, indeed. I said it. Nvidia. Does Nvidia? No, Nvidia reports in a couple weeks, but you see how it's the same thing. These are the stocks that's just bringing up the market. Clear all this drawing. Let's pull up Apple. I don't know. I heard some bad news about Apple today. Yeah, they down 3 point. But you know what? Apple surprises people. You know, they always, when they get bummed, when the street gets, oh, Apple, they you know, people can't afford the phones. A lot of people got $1,200, okay? I bet you a lot of $1,200, you know, a lot of people bought a phone with that. I'm just guessing. So, even though that was this quarter, and I don't think that was last quarter, but I don't know. Apple, I'm always funny. I do think if it goes down, you buy it. If this goes down, I'll probably sell some put spreads on that. One more. What's the other one? We did Apple, and we did Netflix already came. Apple, Netflix, Microsoft. Did I get it all? Is the FANG? Facebook. Oh, I think I like Facebook. Facebook. It's down today. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to read the news. But I guess I was liking it till today. Yeah, wow, see how it broke through? Got my little line there and it's coming back in. I think I still like it as long as it don't cross that support. You know, usually when stocks break through, and they haven't been doing it a lot lately, they come back to test the, resistance, come support, come back, test support, then off to the races. Now, Twitter had a great report, so, Twitter's in that, actually not Twitter, I'm sorry, Snap, right? Snap had that great report. Look, it's still going up. Look at that gap, and it's not even trying to fill. Okay, so then Twitter rode the coattails off of that. Look at that breakout right there. Matter of fact, I'm in this. I sold a 30 call in my portfolio because it was at $2. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take the $200. I got 100 shares. I'll take the $200, and if it blows through, I'm just done. I'll take my shares at 30. I'll be all right. I'll make the guaranteed $200. Not necessarily guaranteed. Twitter was down 20%. I think that last earnings report. Not that one. This one. Oh man, I was in it. I got killed. I remember that one. So Twitter, Twitter, Facebook, they all ran off of that Snap. So let's not count them out. And then you said LVS, you sold a credit debit spread. A credit debit spread. I got a LVS credit debit spread. You're gonna have to. You mean you got either a credit spread or a debit spread? I'm gonna guess it's at 47.50. You're gonna have to be clear now that you said credit debit spread. It's either a credit spread or a debit spread. AMD, yeah, and AMD, man. That's what I was trying to pull up. I don't know why. Look at, I got my little fibs going on. It's almost 100%. It retraced the whole move. This thing, all right, look at how it's just consolidating right here. This is a big one. It's a little, it's kind of like the other ones, but this one is wider. It's like those other charts I brought up, but it's a little wider in action. Forget about this line. It's going to be a double top. You could almost call it a double top now, right? We have 57s, 59. So when this thing reports earnings, this top is not going to matter. It's either going to blow through it or just fail, right? So who's first? This is Nvidia 40. This is tomorrow. Nvidia's a couple of weeks. Any more chips? Intel sucked, if I remember. right? Those are the three major chips, right? So yeah, tomorrow, this one, yeah, we'll just see. The chart saying that it goes higher, right? Because we've been going higher, So the chart says it goes higher. I'm really always wary of earnings, and I'm not a chip fan. I want AMD for my my portfolio, but not necessarily. I'm not a chip fan with the trading because I don't do well. Look at the weekly. It's just it. It's just hard to look at these charts when you just know what's going on out there. How is it not affecting these companies? But there it is, man. It looks bullish. But other than the double top, it looks bullish. But you know what? It's consolidating right there. So, it's consolidating. It's getting that pressure, so it could just blow through it. And that's good. So like it didn't just run up to it, and let me go back down. It didn't just run up to it, right? Like boom, then it's gonna get rejected if it did that 59. It's gonna just probably come down a little harder. And I guess that this action here was the double top-ish action, right? What was the high of this? Actually, there it reached it. 58. I guess my lines are jacked up. So 58. That's the double top action. Now it's coming back for part 2, and I think this time it's set up to go right through it. It didn't even. That's not bad for double top. I mean, it came right back. I mean, that's good. That's good. So I like it. I guess I like it, and I like the fact that I just like that it's sitting slightly lower right there. And earnings. There's your catalyst. It's gonna blow through, or sell off, But the earnings in AMD for the most part, I think, they've been pretty strong. There's always been here, okay, right there. There was when it sold off on this gap down. Let me see what that is. Let's say right here we went to the close. That 6.33%. That was the buy point. That was the low, and it just right. So let's say it does that again. I have a feeling you probably just want to buy it. Just buy it and hold it. So that's what I may do with my with this, because I do want to get in a little bit of AMD, and I want to get a lot of Nvidia, because I think Nvidia is the good long-term hold. See, this is the same pattern, but AMD was like tight, right? And Nvidia is a little wide. Actually, a little tighter on AMD, but but they're gonna trade, I think, in tandem. I think if AMD, of course, blows, has a good report, Nvidia is gonna run on it, and hopefully they'll have a good report and all that stuff. I meant call debit spread. Okay, there you go. Call debit spread. 515. I legged it in. Oh, that's good. That's a good. Doesn't it feel good when you leg in? Because it's like you can afford it to go down, and it's like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. But you just. That's what I did with Tesla on Friday. And then I sold it all today, and then I sold it early. So it feels good. I hate missing out on I missed out on a good run, but you know what? I made money, so let's call it that. There's been plenty of times I lost, but anyway, yeah. So you legged in at what stock? I even lost what stock we was talking about. Oh, Las Vegas Sands. Damn, they up 9%. They cut the dividends, and then something came out. They cut the dividends. I'm trying to remember when. So they got an up rate. Anyway, but the stock has been, I think it was down, and it's been just up. You know what I mean? So I like it. I like the setup here. Look at the moving average. This is a 50. Okay, I'm on a 4-hour chart, right? You got some crossover with the short-term moving average. That's the 9. So the 9 is crossing the 50. Stochastic is pointing up. Volume is there. Look at that volume right there, right? So I do like the setup to kind of go higher, just like everything else is. This is more, and yeah. You said the May 15th? Earnings is out the way. May 15th. The 48.50. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna get there by May 5th. I like the setup, but it might do more of this stuff. You know what I mean? It might do this. Anyway, so 48. But that's cool that you legged in though, because that gives you time. You know, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I know it's gonna go through there. I feel it, but it might come back down like it's been doing because it didn't get through yet. That's some serious resistance right there. So yeah, that's my take on it. But look at the volume, man. Gosh, that's telling you that it's gonna go higher. And let me tell you something. They cut the dividends. This thing is probably gonna say dividends still. It says 6.61. I'm pretty sure they suspended it. It's gonna come back, man. Las Vegas has been paying the highest dividend out of all of them casino stocks, and you're gonna get in. You're gonna have a good deal for the most part. I have it on my long-term portfolio, and I bought it up here though somewhere. I didn't buy it low, but yeah, I like it. Look at these. Look here, something else I'm noticing right here. Boom, right. Look at that, higher highs. This one, you might even count that as a higher high right there. So it's stepping up the ladder. It looks all set up, ready to blow through, right? So let me check out Win while we at it. See if Win has the same setup. We might as well. Oh yeah, see, there you go. This is telling you because they trade in tandem for the most part. Win bust through. So now that I'm looking at Win, I kind of like your trade. It seems like it just needs a little bit more time on it, but maybe not. I think you might be good because Win bust through. Let me see MGM. MGM is kind of where Las Vegas is. Kind of didn't bust through yet. So Win is the leader right there. I actually like Win for some put spreads. I might have to look at that for some kind of trade. What's the other one? Did MGM? There's one more that's kind of significant. MGM. I don't know. Oh well, not important. those are the big three. The big three. I like them. I like them a lot. So I think that could be a good trade. Thanks for actually bringing that up. I can't explain. I've been saying if you've been watching, you look new to my channel, and Mr. JRH. My eyes are messed up. I can't really read the. All right. I've been saying for the last couple weeks, you just got to do this. And just look at these charts. I know it's crazy. There's nobody there. If you go, there's Ghost Town. I saw this one of them nightly news things. I think it was just yesterday or 2 days. It's a ghost town up in there. And then even when we open, you're not gonna have people, next to each other and 3 at a blackjack table and things. So it's gonna be a slow roll for them. I mean, do you have the buffet? Everybody lining up eating crab legs? I don't know. I mean, it seems even though they open, it seems like they're not really open because that's a place that people gather. So if you say craps, how I love craps. So you have everybody at the crap table, and it's like you gotta squeeze in there. The game ain't no fun if there's only like 1, 2, a couple people there. You can still win money, but it's that experience. You want the people for that experience. It's great. You high five in, and people's giving you tips because you're rolling good, and drinks and women and all that stuff. So that's how could you have? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so that makes me go But these stocks are beat up. They're low. So eventually going to figure out. My personal opinion about the whole thing is we will get to where we was before, especially when a vaccine comes out. When the vaccine comes out, these things are going. Because they're going to run. It's over as long as everybody can get a vaccine. Maybe you show a card. We'll be walking around like with our shot cards. Hey, you got the vaccine. Yeah, okay, you can come in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think actually that's what the market is actually looking at, the vaccine, which is possibly early next year. We're hearing some, right? January, February, so maybe that's what it's looking at. Maybe it just knows somebody's getting ready to come out with this vaccine. You notice ever since we had positive vaccine talks, the market's been slowly going higher. Well, maybe moderately going higher. So, yeah, I think that's what it's looking at. Because if it's no vaccine and we're still sick, there's no way it could be the old LVS. Look at this. Look at win, man. It's up 8% almost. I mean, it's at the high of the day. What's my Tesla doing? I should have been in this. I'm in the wrong stock. Tesla 792. I still think Tesla does an Amazon. Look at that. See how we're in a market of stocks. You see how all the stocks I'm going through, they all have these bullish patterns. So that's why you have to go like this, because the market appears it wants to just go higher when we pull up all these individual stocks. Let's pull up a retail like Costco. All right, Costco is down, but you know what? It might be down because everybody's jumping into these tech stocks. Let's pull up Macy's. Look, Macy's is up 8%. So, I always feel like I want to get into Macy's. But they just got it wrong, man. They're really old school, sticking to that whole department store thing. Nobody's going to if once they can somehow got some kind of, and that's the answer is going to be online. I know they got an online presence, but that whole department store vibe and malls closing, I don't know. But look at that, man. It's flattening. Oh, it's flattening out. That that moving average, the 50 is flattening out. That's the 50 period on the 4 hour, right? So it looks decent. I don't think they're gonna. This is gonna suck. This earnings coming up. Oh man, I mean, I don't know why Macy's runs. They got the great 10% dividend. I think they said they're not. Actually, it says 28%. I think they said they're not even gonna cut it, if I remember right. Or if they cut it, it's still high. I can't. Oh, here it is. Wait, S&P. Oh, okay. Slashes Macy's rating 2 notches to B plus as prospects dim on weaker economy and post-pandemic uncertainty. Outlook negative. And let's look at Beyond Meat. This is one. I'm gonna make this the last stock unless you got something. You shoot craps. You're not gonna be a hole to elbow. I don't know what you mean by that. I like craps too, and but ain't it fun when there's a lot of people there? I have more fun. And by the way, I'm the crap player that goes with the house. I'm the don't pass guy. I'm the don't pass. I'm the don't hit the point. And everybody's, dealer's always pushing me money when everybody lose. I feel bad, kind of like, but yeah, that's what I play a lot. That's a different video. Anyway, you can't lose that way. You really can't because you're playing with the house, But sometimes I play the other way. If the table's really hot, I'll be on the pass side. All right, you said what was I talking about? Beyond. Oh, it's down. Okay. They got a downgrade today, so I take that back. They got a downgrade, and it popped up like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5% or whatever, right there. And I pulled it up, and I'm like, wow, they got a downgrade, and all this bearishness going on. Something's going on. They plants, I think. It says strength potential related to reports of meat plants halting operations and all that stuff. Anyway, so I was like, wow, that's pretty bullish to have a downgrade and you up 5% or whatever. And here it came right back. So we could look at I don't like trading this stock, but I was liking this. See, I drew this line, and it's a simple trend line. It's a weekly. Look at the volume here on that thing. It broke through. It closed above the trend line. Let's see what this next week does. I think if this week can close above this line, it's possibly you can get in. But, I don't know, though. It's going to move big because actually earnings is May 5th. Is that next week? Yeah, next Tuesday. All right. So it's not going to matter until earnings. And that's one thing I hate about earnings. It really messes up my plays. One of my favorite trades is selling puts on Amazon. But I really can't. It's got earnings, you know. I can't do it. That's too risky. Some people do it and they love it, but nah, it's too risky. It's too. I can't do it. Can't do it. So you know, all of these stocks. So I just got to sit on the side. And then once it reports, and then it's kind of steadies out, and I'm like, oh man, that was a great report. I know it's not going to go down here. And then you know, I'll start selling some underneath or whatever. That's what I like to do. So Mr. JRH, thanks for checking me out. Caster Nvidia, thanks for checking me out. I'm getting ready to sign off here. Let me look at you. I'm gonna look at the who's here, so I can give you a shout out, man. Life Like I, Errol, Mr. JRH, Caster. You know, I don't have a lot of people up in here. I don't know why. I think I'm pretty entertaining. I think I'm on point. You know, I make money. You know, let's see what I'm making now. Tesla, I'm up 540 today. So, you know, yeah, soon, I'll have hundreds of people in here and you'll have to super chat me just so I can see your comment because it'll be scrolling so fast. Anyway, I'm just playing. I appreciate everyone watching. Look at Amazon quarter floor at 2,400. So, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Come back. I try to do these videos every day, and I just talk about kind of my trades of what I got going on, what I like. And the title of this video, what is the title of this video? See, I'm short term. What did I name this thing? Possible Tesla Nvidia Homerun. I do believe that if you want to buy, just keep an eye on that, because when they break, we'll pull it up once again, since that's the title of the video. Nvidia at 300, of course. He's gonna be on Mad Money tonight. The CEO. Generally, it's guaranteed bullish talk. Guaranteed. Jim Cramer's dog is named Nvidia. Okay, so it's guaranteed bullish talk, and they hype it up in the morning, and then boom, it's off to the races. You know. So, earnings. Well, yeah, we got earnings in a couple of weeks, but AMD is gonna affect this as well. All right, so. That's that. That's why I think that is a possible home run if you buy calls. You know, so I don't know. I sold put spreads. I might buy a call spread. I gotta see. I might do that later. And excuse me. I'm just not in the mood to hit home runs. I hit a couple doubles and triples, and I don't know. You know, you make that profit. You don't really want to give it back. So I don't know if I want to hit the home run. I was set up for Tesla for the home run and totally jacked it up. You know, so but it's like I got a triple. Triple, double, triple. I got a double with a sacrifice. You know, he opened through. That's what I got. So but you still have room. Tesla is gonna get up here, and I think it's gonna go beyond. That's my opinion. It's hanging up here, still hanging strong. I ain't got corona. Just my throat's just dry. All right. So yeah, I think this is another one. If it gets above that 800, it's struggling at the 800 mark. It could come down a little bit. I don't think. Look at it. It's just boom. Look at that flag. It's a bull flag right there. See, boom, and just sideways, right? Volume tanks, comes down, and it's just gonna be one more push, another push up right through it, you know. So, but it could drift down, you know, and then we'll see. All right, so that's what's up. That's my analysis of what's going on and everything that I'm actually doing. And bedtime, I pull these. Oh, okay, yeah. Hopefully you wake up and you're looking good. And I definitely, like I said, I do like that Las Vegas. I think I gotta put a trade on that win. Yep. All right, so thanks for watching. Wait a minute. Yeah, I want to make sure it's you. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Dre. Dre Trades on Twitter. Dre Trades on Instagram. This is Dre right here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all have a good night, Mr. JRH. RH. Be safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.